both ADCs being set up for success by the rest of the teams here coming into game number 1.
Yeah, I really like this draft for OMG. I think it's really foolproof in terms of being able to get to the late game and having ways to win.
Beisheng now going to go for an aggressive path towards bot side. If the Neferi gets off the ground, that's massive. They had the vision there to realize they don't have anything from RNG. Now they find the angle here onto Niket. He's going to crash down, but around the corner goes Beisheng as he tries to get the Darkened Dagger. Oh. There you go. The puppies pick it up. First blood for OMG. Train out of there as the grubs have been started up by RNG. OMG are right here. Beisheng going to take the first one. And now RNG can step in with the smite double hit by Moham, but the charm does connect onto Charlotte. The crash down dodged out of, but Charlotte's already gone now as well. Milky Way getting low. The triple hits, though Beisheng can't get him. The dogs didn't have the distance, and now back into the fight onto Moham, and RNG getting resets for Tong Yuen. Starry is going to be ran down as the charm comes through. He's going to burn the cleanse. Maybe he has the distance. Can he get away? That Faker skin, it just gives you a little bit more movement speed, don't it? As they're going to take that kill and go 4-1 in the early game in favor of RNG. The Fury in here, and then we talk.
You can never be too sure in the LPL. I see people walking up to blue buff, and I just immediately have to ask myself, do I think there's going to be a full engage here over blue buff? It's something that you can never really be, too sure about. But, this is the state we expected in the early game RNG with a ton of the priority. Milky Way, I think, did a great job in that fight, but the mid-jungle duo now needs to keep this pressure up. It doesn't change the win condition here for OMG.
Look at the pings from RNG. They realize they have the item spikes. They just got double Sundered Skies completed for this top lane skirmish duo. So OMG realized they maybe need to back away, are going to get in and get that one grub. They will keep RNG just to 4 in total.
This is a great play from Beisheng, understanding that we just got to get 1. We got to make sure they don't get 5. That's really the only thing that we were worried about. They get in, they get that grub, and they get out. They do not want to fight at this point in the game. It's not going to go well.
Maybe just going to even up the dragons here, but they look at bot lane. Trying to dive Xiaoshu. He has ulti, has flash. This is scary. He's going to pop the World Ender. Moham going to get CC down, though. The turret's starting to tank up. The Unbreakable will be just enough as Xiaoshu doesn't go down. And now Tong Yuen coming in for the resets. Will end up getting the flash out of Beisheng.
They just don't have the damage. It's a really aggressive play, but we're going to see a counterplay in the mid lane here.
The flash from Jachi is now they turn on to Harry. The turret also goes down, so there's no defensive structures.
Probably we see 2 teleports coming in now.
This is the group Nirvana vibes that I love as we get the TP from Harry. Immediately crescent guarded by Milky Way, which is an interesting utilization because now it's going to fall. Nobody else can really follow up. He really didn't want to give over that second dragon as Niket finds a double knock up there. Moham going to go in. Niket getting low now too. Gets hit by the stray rock by Charlotte. Now Starry getting low. Jachi is pumping some damage on this early lethal tempo. As that seismic shove does connect again on the Xiaoshu.
Off guard that they're pretty out of position, and they're able to capitalize, pick up a 1-for-0. The problem is OMG don't have enough damage, as we were stating earlier, to really be able to capitalize in the way that they need. So with only Niket going down, that should, it is going to be Dragon here for Milky Way, and all of that fighting was just over 1 kill. Plays on that regard, especially with Aatrox catching the wave bot. This should be a free Rift Herald for RNG. We'll see if OMG want to keep playing aggressive, though.
Oh, they caught him out now, too. Niket loses his entire health bar, but so does Moham, almost. Not going to join Niket there. Unstoppable Onslaught dodged out of by Jachi as the Rift Herald goes down to Milky Way. Oh, no. He used it immediately. Maybe it's an escape tool. Nope, it's not going to come out fast enough. Jachi is down. Now he uses the Rift Herald to take the engage. The headbutt comes through. He's getting multiple knockups. Big brain Milky Way. That's kind of stuff that made him so popular in his debut with that PX. And here he is on the cusp for RNG to take this game 1.
Milky Way coming up so clutch for RNG in that fight. You said it best, the big brain play of using the Rift Herald so creatively. It's just a little bit. Moham's actually pretty deep on the flank here. He might be a little bit caught.
All right. Hex flash out, but he got seen. The crash down comes through. Moham, your adventures will not end positively here as he's going to pop the Unbreakable. He's just being annoying now. We could get the Yakety Sax music going. Shout out to Papa Smithy as we get another. Wait, Beisheng also died? Oh, God. things are falling apart. Maybe that leadership we talked about, Beishong trying to come in to save OMG, it's not working out, and RNG starting to run away with this game number 1 now. As they move over to the Atacon, the play is on Tong Yuen, as he's going to just get the Spirit Rush out. Milky Way is right there. Will have to burn his ultimate there, but they'll be able to turn back onto this objective.
He is in such a strong spot. It's really hard for OMG to make plays here. Atacon will be going down on the top side for RNG. That's a pretty fantastic pickup for them. Tong Yuen can just pretty easily catch this wave. And
now with their big lead, still hovering around that 4,000 mark here, but I love that Tong Yuen is having this kind of performance here on a series that is so important for a guy that's been in the RNG at least organization since 2022. Things along those lines were here, and it really has been a situation where we really want to see Tong Yuen succeed in a lot of ways because he has had some really good performances, and at least this is a little microcosm of that.
The rotation up, there's just not really a lot to play for here for OMG with that Atacon up. Looks like top tier 2 is going to be that objective.
How is it fair that Tong Yuen has almost 3,000 health? That's so nuts. I know we've people have gone back and forth if they like though. As a champion that can 100 to 0 weaker units, as now we get that big magnet storm coming in with the Chains of Corruption. RNG just hit the wombo combo under turret 2 with Xiaoshu now tanking up and getting the resets on the World Ender. He's in a little bit deep now though, gonna heal up a decent amount. Now Tong Yuen gonna follow him up. They can try to get the resets, but Tong Yuen flashing can't hit the charm, is now gonna be chased down. He's gonna go golden, gets one of the kills. Look at the Faker resets coming through. He's gonna go down now himself, as it is absolute chaos in OMG's side of the base. RNG have lost their minds as Jachi watches his entire team fall ahead of him.
Just takes one double kill to get enough gold in the pocket of Beishong to really make a difference in this game, but we could be seeing that fight happen now.
They're actually taking the fight on the Harry. He's not very tanky at this point. Getting locked down into the wall, face planted goes Harry for OMG, as now Tong Yuen has resets on his Spirit Rush.
Charm. Cloud Soul, which is actually really nice for this team in terms of making sure that a lot of their engages are available. Tong Yuen continuing.
Charm. He's going to keep the reset there too. And now RNG just going to run straight at OMG. As they don't have Charlotte any longer, a lot of their space buying tools are gone. The Shattering Strike shatters Harry where he stood.
The ultimate cooldowns are obviously going to be a pretty big addition for RNG, but Ari benefits so much from Cloud Soul. This game is just going to get harder and harder now for OMG, just as it felt like their aggressive tendencies were going to bring them back. We might get another exchange.
Really good flash, actually, from Niket. Or rather, Jachi. As now, I think also the World Ender, like just getting that movement speed on those flanks that we've been seeing Xiaoshu try to go for. And they'll force the hand of OMG once again.
And this is what we were saying. It's so hard for OMG to feel like they can even try to make a play here, but they're going to try. Tong Yuen is going to be able to make his way out. Niket.
Niket just trying to escape them out of the pit. Mohab going ham, but it's still Dachi who gets the Baron, and he gets killed in the end as a killer instinct came through for Starry on the backside of the fight. But now you got Reset City being visited by RNG, and they are welcome guests as Tong Yuen looking for the follow-through, but Xiaoshu chasing down Beishong. You have to remember that Cloud Soul does wonders for this team, and there's the Spirit Rush reactivation. Starry can do nothing as he goes down to the might of RNG, and Harry, he's left to his own devices against Niket and against Milky Way, and he'll slowly flash out, maybe dash out, maybe get out, but no, slowly but surely, he will walk his way under turret, and Milky Way will claim his life. That's a full ace for RNG.
And that might be a little bit more than just the ace. Not only is it the Baron, it's the base getting broken wide open here by RNG. A chaotic, sloppy fight. You allow the Neferi into the pit, but who cares? You can secure it with the Varus. They're able to lock it down. Middle inhibitor is going to fall alongside that top inhibitor. Like we said, that base is broken wide open, but this is really the nail in the coffin for OMG. Right now, RNG is going to have a free pass to take this bot inhib because of that pressure that Tong Yuen is generating, but we're going to have to see OMG make a decision soon. The further this gets into their base, the harder this fight's going to get.
Oh, they're going to go. Tong Yuen freaked out there. He popped Spear Rush and went golden. 4-man Magnet Storm from Niket. from his time on Ultra Prime. You bring back some good memories. This RNG team is pumped and they know what's at stake tonight. They know that their split 3 is on the line and they're here to deal out business as they come in game 1, smashing success, over 15,000 gold up, and it's a match point success for RNG. One more game.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.